Hey, I should be live now. How you guys doing tonight? How you guys doing? I don't know if you guys, I don't even know if anyone's in here, but Roll20 has just been fucking up all afternoon. Like straight up. Let's see. Okay, you guys don't see it on stream, but mine, it's just flashing when it's loading. And is lagging like hell. It's getting real annoying. Just double checking everybody's stuff. Like, you guys don't see it, but on my screen it's doubled. Might just be my internet. Cool. Yeah, you didn't see it. But it's showing that the stupid thing's still on my screen. And it's not. Cool, looks like everybody actually leveled up. Cool. That's what I wanted to check. This one hasn't shows their third level yet. Because we were still talking about it. Just got a interesting message. But today, party is still. Oh. That was me. I went live. How do I say this? The party doesn't know what they're doing right now. They haven't decided. The party is currently in Lonelywood, having just turned in the moose quest, the white moose. They're about to take the hour trek back to. They were debating on going the hour trek back to Tourmaline after it took them 7-ish hours to get back to Lonelywood. So it is now it's like 4 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's like 4:30. And they just started walking around Lonelywood to check out some stuff before they left to go to Tourmaline. And Sickle ran into someone they know whom they call Grandma. Which... Ariskri. They're an assassin. Where's my... What the actual fuck is going on today? Roll20, what the fuck? It's like Roll20 knows I just downloaded its replacement. Like, I just downloaded the software we're going to be using after these games. So I feel like Roll20's like, no, don't leave. And I'm just like, be gone. But, I think I made a new friend. I'm happy. Yay. Anyone actually in these calls? What's really great is when half my players don't respond to my messages saying, hey, what do you guys intend to do in the next episode, so that I can, be kind of prepared. But, nah, in this... That gets to go there. Okay. Trying to look. Whew. Party is currently deciding on whether or not they want to, where they want to go, what they want to do. It is the end of fourth day? I don't know. Yeah, fourth day. Jesus Christ, Roll20. Fuck off. It's about to be the end of fourth day. Which is going to put the dinner with the Master Hughes on the 5th, where... Oh. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta see if everything's working on this end. Can you say something? Wait, hold on. Hey,
Hi.
can you say something so I can test your volumes?
I'm trying to. My coworker and I are going to convince my boss tomorrow that we need an office goat.
Goat?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Can I convince you I need a goat?
Um, you don't have the room for the goat right now.
Okay, that has nothing to do with DM prep.
You said to talk about something.
No,
I don't know what goes on in this game.
I know you're also you never watch our videos, so
Why would I watch them when I experience them?
I don't know, to refresh your notes.
I
And
mean, Stuart has amnesia, so I don't take notes.
Deborah, the character has amnesia for the past, not for stuff that happened 2 hours ago in game.
I remember stuff.
Mm.
Did you like my tweet? I sent
I
out,
did
by
see
the
your
way.
tweet. It was interesting. Oh, hey, Hagley's here. They're here to get them sweet channel points, get them danger berries so that they can hurt their friends and family.
Isn't he in this campaign?
No, he's not in this one.
Oh. Well then. I'm looking at a certain project I had to do for one of my college classes, and I think I put way too much work into it and way too much like writing.
Yes. However, Deb, if you just want to talk to me, we can do it after the stream.
Oh, okay. I'm done. We can talk DM, I guess. Scene.
Yeah, because this is about DM prepping for Icewind Dale, and right now the party is being foolish and not telling me what the hell they want to do.
That's very typical.
Yeah, it is. We currently left off. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. On the fourth day, the party was wandering around Lonelywood after turning in the quest. Sickle had just saw somebody by the name whom they know but call them Grandma and doesn't know their actual name.
Oh, that's what those grandma things were about that I kept seeing.
Yes. Um so they intend to have a scene with that character, which will take bit of our time for next episode, but that's fine. Then they have approximately an hour travel back to Tourmaline, where they're going to most likely stay in their own homes. Well, the characters that have homes are going to stay there. Then we're gonna. They have the option to take a rowboat across the lake. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Maradouladon. They can then go from Tourmaline to Bremen via boat in about 5.5 hours. Turn in a quest over there. Oh, that's what they're doing. In Lonelywood, the reason they were wandering around is because they were going to the Lucky Liar, the bar to speak with someone they know there so they could turn in a quest, which is why they wandered past and Sickle saw the person they know. So they're gonna do a role play scene, then do a quest turn in, which will be a little role play scene. From there, they'll go back to Tourmaline, probably stay the night. First thing in the morning, take a boat across to Bremen to turn in another quest. All the while, during that long rest, activate all their third level power ups, which I will have to probably do a little bit of a scene for certain people. From there, when they get to Bremen, they'll cash in that quest and basically just get paid for it because they already did it. And then they'll have the option of... They were all debating on going to a place called Bryn Shander, which is the biggest town in 10 Towns, which... they all kind of need to go to. Hold on, my stupid Roll20 is being dumb again.
When is it not dumb?
I don't know anymore. I'd like to just undo it. It like moved the roads, so you can't actually, like, the roads are not in the right spot now, so all the cities are kind of skewed, and it's just really dumb. Oh well, that's dealt with. What was I saying? Oh, from Bremen, they're gonna have to go. They're either gonna go back across the lake to Tourmaline, or they're going to start the process of traveling from Bremen to Anjuk's Bell to then go to the across the Sea of Moving Ice to the Salmon Tribe to try and make it to the Salmon Tribe to talk to somebody. But it's going to take them several days to do this, and I don't think the party understands that.
You say several days, and it will take them much longer.
No. I mean, like, in the best scenario, the travel distance alone is like 5 days.
Yeah, they'll take longer than 5 days.
No, they want to get there within 6 days.
Oh.
Like, it's 4th day. It'll be the start of the 5th day. They want to be there on the 10th day. But it's going to be a bitch to get there, because if I just do... If this damn thing will behave today... It's 13 and a half miles, according to the... Stop at Roll20. Cheat sheet. They will be going across snow on foot with snowshoes, they can go 1 mile an hour.
Mm.
So,
I mean, I've been snowshoeing in real life before, and 1 mile an hour seems like a pretty accurate rate.
yes, it is. But in a day's travel is 8 miles. They can only travel 8 miles in one day without having to. You guys don't see the hell I'm seeing on my screen. Uh, but Roll20 is completely fucking itself right now, and I am getting a little worried.
Mm.
It is having a mental freak out. So if they travel from Bremen, they could only go 8 miles in one day, and then they need to travel another 5.5 miles to the coast to get to Anjuksbel. So that's another 5.5 hours. And then they're going to have to travel across the sea, which is 21 miles from Anjuksbel to the tribe, which is 7 hours of travel if they take Anjuk. If they don't take Anjuk, they're going to have to find a sailing ship or a rowboat and then row it across.
Mm.
Which rowing a boat, it's like 5.5 hours to go 8 miles. So they could go maybe 10 miles. Have to hitch off on a glacier, take a long rest to sleep because they'd be done traveling for the day, and then try to travel another like 10 miles by rowboat in the ocean full of ice floes.
Oh, they're gonna go down like the Titanic.
Yeah, they don't. That's one day. 2 days would put them somewhere underneath the O of the Sea of Moving Ice map. Then they'd get into open water on the end of the next day. And then they'd get to the tribe. So it's actually like 4 days if they go from Bremen.
Mm.
But then again, if they go from Bremen, most of their day will already have been used traveling there. So they could only travel like 3 miles before they have to camp, and then they can travel another 8 miles. So that's 1 day, 2 days, then 2.5 miles, and then say 6 miles, that's 3 days, and then 4 days in the middle of the ocean, and then 5 miles. So they'd be on their 5th day if they went from Bremen right away. But if they went from Lonelywood, they'd have to go around the lake, which is like 3 miles. Then do 11 miles, but they could only go 5 miles. That's 1 day, 6 miles. Then they'd only have about 2 hours. That's 2 days. That's 3 days. That's 4 days. They might make it, but not well enough. They're kind of shit out of luck, and they seem to think that they're gonna make this what they thought was a very long time period. Like, oh, we have several days to get there. No, it's going to take you like the entire time to get there. There's almost no way in hell they're going to make it in time, but they don't seem to understand that. But also, I still have characters that haven't decided what their third level subclass is going to be, so I got to talk to them about that because I got to figure it out too. And if they don't try to do this whole trying to get the salmon tribe, they'll be in Bremen, or they'll potentially be in Bremen. They can turn in a quest. They can go to Targos, which can cause them to get another quest, which is on Kelvin's Cairn. Which is the lone mountain in the general vicinity of the towns versus the giant mountain chain that's to the south. They could then go to Bryn Shander, which has a quest. And they only technically need to complete one more quest to be able to get to 4th level once they turn in all the quests they've already completed. But I just don't know what the fuck they're going to do. And I would really have enjoyed them actually giving me real identifiable plans, but of course not. I don't know what to do.
You should make a narwhal.
Why? What about a narwhal?
In the sea of moving ice. That way they have to fight a narwhal.
Why would they fight a narwhal?
I don't know. Or, befriend a narwhal to make them go faster.
Well, Anjuk is a giant whale that they can travel on.
But a narwhal seems cooler.
Are you watching the stream?
Yeah. There's Snicker Wizard.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Select the damn thing. That's Anjuk. Anjuk actually has a narwhal friend. It'll take 20 seconds for it to appear on stream. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you didn't say anything, so...
Narwhal would be better.
I'm not going to just arbitrarily make NPCs and creatures for you.
You should.
That's not how this goes.
I would name an NPC after you.
You don't run games.
I could.
You barely like playing.
I like playing.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of this hour and a half I have recording and live streaming because I have no idea what the hell I'm actually supposed to do because my players didn't tell me what they wanted to do. And I don't want to go too far in depth because Roll20 is just fucking with me right now and not actually doing what they need to do.
I think my next character I'm gonna make a rogue.
Oh, you intend to play in another campaign of mine?
Yeah. It's a hobby we can share together. And now that I know how to play, I should be better at it.
Yeah.
And plus, it's one of the ways we spend time together.
That is true, but not at all related to DM prep.
You asked how you were going to spend an hour and a half. I told you I was going to create a rogue next. That's all I got.
Yeah, okay. You're right. I set myself up for that one. I'm just going through now and just hello, new individual by the name of Elm1996. Welcome. I don't know when that message came through, but hey, how you doing? I'm just going through and removing the GM layer for a bunch of these maps. Because I like my players actually being able to know what I'm talking about when I... And if you see me like folding over, hovering over things multiple times, it's because Roll20 is just being a pain and not doing what I want it to do. How goes it? It goes okay. is this not actually? Okay, maybe, just maybe, it's because I have it on full screen. Oh, maybe it was full screen's problem today.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, wait. Elm, haven't you been here? You've been here before, haven't you? Because I'm pretty sure I've talked to somebody about the Borderlands game. I have a terrible memory, so I do apologize now. If you have been here and talked about the Borderlands game, cool. But I apologize if I forgot your name, because that happens. Possibly. Eh. Yeah, how's that Borderlands game going if it is the same? Ah, okay. You've been here before. How's the Borderlands stuff working out?
Alright, I'm back.
Cool. You're looking for ideas to make unique weapons for the mini campaign that you're doing to test the mechanics? I love the Borderlands series. Never played any of it. The aesthetic and the lore building, like the world lore of that game, is just, and series, I guess, are amazing. I just growing up was kind of never had I never had the newer games, and I never had time for them once I was able to get them, if I ever got around to actually picking them up. I would just watch most of them on YouTube because broke high school / college student for the majority of my life. Obviously not majority. Need Christmas or ice themed weapons or shields? Oh. I don't know if they'd be in the vein of where you're wanting, but I've actually Googled uh, stuff like that, like Christmas themed weapons or items with 5e as my descriptor, and I've found quite a few over the years. Uh, Arctic might also be another good themed word for searching. I am not great on the spot when coming up with stuff like that. I'm decent at it in game because I kind of have to be, but I'm not the greatest when it comes to helping people, I guess.
I went to college with someone who got their doctorate in forensic science, and we decided one night that the best way to kill somebody was with a giant icicle, because a
That is literally an episode of an anime, just so you know.
there wouldn't be any fingerprints, and B, we lived in Sault Ste. Marie at the time, and it was like the Arctic.
Case closed. That's what it was. Uh, Case closed is a anime that literally one of the people gets killed with like an icicle.
Well, we didn't know that back then.
Yeah, it was from 1996.
Well, we wouldn't have known, but still.
Yeah, it's fine. He made an interesting pistol weapon, the Frozen Devil Melowan pistol. Don't know what that is. Gun has two modes that can be switched between as a bonus action. One mode is a 15-foot cone attack that forces the creature to make a DC 16 dex save. Dex save versus cold damage. Huh. Actually, not many spells do that. Most cold damage is a con save. Just so you know. Half on successful save, and have their speed go to 0 till the end of their next turn. I'm assuming if they fail. The other mode shoots an icicle that consumes 3 ammo per shot, or the rest of the ammo if 1 or 2. It deals 1d8 plus 1d8 cold. If you hit somebody that has already been affected by like the movement, it deals an additional 1d8 on if crit on. Also, you double the dice and then add an extra d8 of piercing and cold. With the caption line, sorry. That's funny. That definitely like the quote definitely falls in line with a lot of their item stuff. Personally, I'd suggest a con save versus the cold damage instead of dex. But that's just because that falls in line with a lot of the other, like, Cone of Cold, Dragon Breath weapons. But, hey, to each their own. I can understand why you'd be saying it's dex, because you're trying to dodge out of the way of the effectively flamethrower of cold. It is a reference to May. Got it. I didn't play enough of that game when I had it. copy those. This is the one with cultists. Yeah, this is the one with cultists. Sorry if I'm boring everybody.
I was being dramatic, sorry.
No, that's actually to the audience as well.
I had a long, productive day.
Yeah, that's good.
I got a bunch of homework done.
Nice.
I'm hoping all these classes not only help me in the real world, but also help me create better characters in the D&D world.
Nice attempted segue there.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I was giving you credit. I'm testing light levels on a bunch of maps right now because it's an easy way to kill time.
I have to make my lunch still tomorrow.
Well, you should go do that. Don't worry about me.
I don't want to leave you.
Don't worry about me.
I do worry about you because I love you.
Yeah, I get that, but also, yeah, touchy-feely. Okay, people. Cool. Well, somebody just died. Where'd they go? Undo.
Why don't you like it?
Undo.
Why'd
there
you
he
say
is.
touchy-feely?
Yeah. Because you know me?
You love it when I
Stop.
say I love
Stop
you.
phrasing. The hell is sickle? Keep it good involved. Did I not put sickle back?
Poor sickle. I wonder how Sickle's real life counterpart is doing. No, wait. Not Sickle, Swift. Swift's real life counterpart is doing.
I don't know. Half the time they're in here.
Swift.
No, they're not here right now.
I can't wait to be on Man Mage Prep and find out all the secrets.
Yeah, you're not allowed to be on that show.
Mm.
Okay. Tested them there.
After one of these shows finish, what's our next show going to be?
Depends what you're asking about. Like, are you asking what's my next show that's gonna be running?
Mm-hmm.
After Curse of Strahd, we're gonna be running Ghost of Saltmarsh, and happy to be a soundboard there, Elm. I did see that. My brain, I might have responded, but I don't remember if I did. Snowball assault mini rifle or assault rifle minigun. I could get behind a weapon that basically just fired, instead of bullets, tiny snowballs that just did like tremendous amount of cold damage. Yeah, I could get behind that.
Is it okay if I get off?
Yeah, you're good. Get out of here. Go do what you gotta do. You're fine.
I love you.
Love you too, sweetie. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me for a little bit. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Somebody messaged me. But yeah, test. Why you got a 30-foot aura? I don't remember. was probably really loud on stream. My apologies. Somebody just sent me something that concerns me. It's of an angry deer. Horrific appearance, that's what that is. Got it. Yeah. Somebody sent me a picture, or a TikTok. I don't know what short video of a very angry-looking baby deer, and I clicked on it, didn't thinking there would be sound, and just immediately angry deer noises. My apologies. I was not expecting that. Oh. Cool. Winter Warfare. Valdoff Assault Rifle. This assault rifle fires snowballs at the target, dealing cold damage instead of piercing damage. And if you crit, you can blind the target for 1 round as it hits them in the face. Quote, son of a nutcracker. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I actually got that reference. I don't. I'm not great with most references, but I did actually get that one. Hello, did somebody just join my call? No. Thought I heard something. I doubt they'll ever go to this map. I think we might actually be able to do this one. I don't know though. Hello.
Hello.
Who is here?
What do you think?
Well, it could be a lot of you.
But there's only one of me.
Fair. Hi, Zodak.
Hello.
What's up?
You said to come in here and talk with you.
Yes. Need to discuss what subclass you're choosing.
I haven't quite decided yet. I never did get that book from you.
Oh, yeah. Mainly because I wasn't able to actually, like, send it. What the hell is it called? that should get you what you need. But I did message you. You want to make your character non-magic, like no magic whatsoever, as your
Except for items, yeah.
except for items. So you don't want to be able to cast magic.
Correct.
We
Or do any magical
bullshit.
shenanigan bullshit.
You know, you could have always gone with I know you chose monk, but there is another monk like class that doesn't necessarily do magic with its subclasses.
Fighter?
No, pugilist.
Oh, pugilist, yeah.
Is it third party?
I completely forgot about the pugilist.
So theoretically, since they run on the same concept, monk using key, pugilist using moxie, you could just reskin your character. It wouldn't take much effort to reskin it back to pugilist, which
But then if we can get flurry of blows.
no, they do have something similar to that. I'm trying to find it. I have it on my drive. Standard.
Yep.
What is it? You can make one unarmed strike or grapple as a bonus action. Just standard, and then as moxie you can use brace up, which gives you temp hit points, the old 1-2, which is you make 2 unarmed strikes, so basically that's the flurry of blows. Or you can do stick and move, which for 1 point you can make a shove attack or take the dash action. You also get the basically the at third level you get the ability to take basically second wind, and you when you take damage that reduces you to half your max, you can use your reaction to gain temp hit points equal to your pug level plus con mod, and you get those temp hit points, and then you regain all expended moxie. Once per short or long rest.
Can you send me a copy of that too?
I know you bought it, but you don't have it anymore because your flash drive, right?
Yeah, I could probably go on to whatever site,
DM's
but I
Guild.
just don't.
To get it, you'd have to go on DM's Guild. And then go back through and I think that will work. The only one of this class we don't have is the one you have to get through his Patreon, which is how to play Jackie Chan.
I'm okay with not playing Jackie Chan at the moment.
yeah, it's the more insane drunken monk style. Uh, but at the fight clubs, there is the masked being a luchador. There's the one where you could become a bloodhound bruiser, where you get a well, you basically become Batman.
For who?
For the pug, that their level 3 special abilities are called fight clubs. And first fight club is you get to be a luchador, which gives you the ability to like work the crowd and like performance checks and whatnot, and gives you intimidation or persuasion and performance. And you have an alter ego that is your luchador. It's a very weird subclass. I'm just gonna say it right now. Then they have the Bloodhound Bruiser, which is you get to play Batman, but without all of the richness. Uh, okay, I'll say you get to play. You could play Sherlock Holmes from the actual like Robert Downey Jr. movies, minus the drug addiction.
You don't know me.
I know. So like you like know everything about like the towns you live in. You're very insightful. You can study people. In the first round of combat, you have advantage on initiative rolls at third level, and during the first round of combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures who haven't acted. The next one is Dog and Hound. You get a dog. That's your best friend. And basically, you get the ability to use. You're like a half ranger, but like the ranger, how the ranger should have been all along. Also, your dog gains the ability of your brace up, your the old 1-2, your or stick and move. Your dog also gains the benefits of those.
Ania's in here. Did she ever log off?
No, they have a tendency not to log off. Just like you have a tendency not to log off either. Then there's the Hand of Dread, but that does magic. That's the Warlock one.
It's a good thing I don't need my left hand for working.
Then there's Piss and Vinegar, which is fighting dirty.
Oh, I have a request.
1 second. And the final one is oh no, not the final one. There's 2 more. Fighting dirty, getting like the ability to do nastier fight maneuvers using your moxie. Then you can be a straight up boxer from the squared circle. And then there's Sweet Science, which is would you like to be Muhammad Ali? And just
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
that is literally the level 11 ability. Is float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. At 11th level, when you reduce damage from an attack to 0 and successfully hit an enemy creature using your cross counter feature, you regain Moxie.
Hmm.
That one is just you know how to hit people, and you know how to hit people a lot. You can counterattack. You can, when you use key point or Moxie to do the extra 2 hits, you can actually spend an additional Moxie to make another attack as well. So you can have up to, at 5th level, or this is at 6th level, so at 6th level you can have 2 normal attacks, then 3 bonus action attacks. So you can do 5 attacks in one turn.
That's for which one?
That's the sweet science. The squared circle is actually MMA fighting, grabbing people and then pinning them and doing damage that way. But you had a request. What request do you have, my friend?
I want this because I think it's thematically appropriate for the setting.
What did you just send me? Or did you not send it to me yet?
I sent it to you on your cell phone.
Oh, you texted it to me.
I came across it. I'd saved it to my phone a while ago, and I came across it the other day. I'm like, oh, this actually makes sense for my character.
Oh, yeah, I've seen these. I actually follow Loot Tavern on Instagram. I don't know if our actual Instagram follows him, but I should probably address that. But I actually like Loot Tavern.
Mm-hmm. But I thought that would be appropriate for my character.
Oh, have you seen the other ones? he did a lot of, or they, I don't remember if it's a male or female.
Phantom Land stuff?
They did a lot of limb replacements. Like, there are 4 or 5 prosthetic type limbs as magic items on their Instagram around the same time that got posted.
I did not see any of the others. That's the only one I know of, and that's kind of one that I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because I saw that on Reddit.
Yeah. I also have seen them on Reddit. They're still pretty good. But if you don't want to do Pugilist and you want to continue with Monk, Monk subclasses that are non-magical are Drunken Monk, Way of the Open Palm, Kensai, and Chi Blocker, and then the one we were discussing from the compendium, which is the Serpent, Way of the Serpent.
Which I don't see really being a thing for Zodag.
Yeah, I get that. It was just an option I wanted to make sure I talked to you about.
Mm-hmm. And like it looks cool. It looks and sounds cool, but looking into it and then comparing it with Zodag, even if something was to happen, I don't. It just doesn't feel like Zodag.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So, I think I'm gonna say no to the Snake subclass.
Cool. That's fine. No skin off my teeth.
Kenzai, I'm not really like it's got a cool idea, but it's not.
It's not the most powerful. But you don't have
No.
to be the most powerful.
No, it just doesn't have a lot of, I guess, mobility.
Yeah, it's not a very mobile class.
Like, there's no power to it. There's very little mobility. There's a couple cool little things that it can throw out there, but all in all, it's really a meh class. Doesn't really focus on anything.
It just allows you the ability to actually use
Ranged weapons,
different
really.
weapons. Like you can actually use like a battle axe or a whip.
And so that leaves what? Open palm and what else?
There was chi blocker, open palm, and drunken monk.
Drunken monk, I can already um disregard because he's not a drunkard.
Actually, that's something everybody kind of like misinterprets. The drunken monk does not actually need to be drunk.
No, but they get a bonus if they
Nope.
are.
They do not get a bonus if they are. They get the ability to pretend they're drunk. That's it. Literally, drunken monk has nothing to do with alcohol. Other than they, like, thematically, the order of drunken monks like to pretend they're actually drunk, but they're actually stone cold sober and are documenting and, like, paying attention to everything around them. And they sway and act like they're drunk, and that helps them move and, like, perfecting those abilities to always pretend to be drunk is why they're able to stumble around a battlefield and avoid getting hit because their body's so used to pretending to be that way that they are more limber than other monks. Yeah, I've had to have this conversation because Deborah plays a drunken monk in Mad Mage, and everybody just assumes she's drunk all the time.
When really they're just putting a special brown dye in all their water to make it look like brandy.
Uh, Something like that.
It makes me think of the quote unquote magic trick with shot glasses. You have a bunch of shot glasses and um, you fill, or the idea is you have like 10 shot glasses, right?
Yeah.
And you say, you tell them one is filled with vodka and you have them smell it to shut so that they can verify that yes, it was vodka in that one. Uh, and then you fill the others with water, and then you have them turn away. You shuffle some around, then you turn away, and they shuffle some around, and uh, then um, you turn around, and it's like okay, now you get rid of one. So they take it and take a shot, and then you take one and take a shot. Then you up it up to two until there's, and you keep going back and forth with one or two until there's nothing but one left, which should be on your turn. So they should get the last thing. And it's like you get to choose any one of the they that's left, and be, and I can still guarantee you I will get the one that's vodka. and then they'll down it and get nothing but water, and then you have them smell the last one, verify that it is vodka, and then you down it. Trick is, all of them are water. You just dab your hand every time you lift the one that you want to be vodka with some sort of alcoholic spirit.
Oh, so they smell your hand being
So they're
alcoholic.
smelling your hand, but not
Oh,
actual.
that's a weird. That's a weird trick.
It is, but it works. And then if you want to add a whole nother layer of realism, when you fill the one with vodka, it's like a Tito's bottle filled with water.
Hmm.
Just add more of that punch kind of thing.
Okay. Well, question: what are you thinking about doing for your character? I'll go back.
Still don't really see drunken technique as
Got
the
it.
way to go.
And open palm. I don't think anyone's ever played open palm in any of my games, because that is the stereotypical monk.
Mm-hmm. 3 times your monk level. 6, 12, 18. 18 health. Whoop-de-doo.
What was that?
I'm going through open hand right now.
Oh, okay.
We're being prone. 15 away from you. Same as Kensai. Can't. Yeah. Stereotypical. Who uses a sanctuary, really?
Oh, did
And
it?
even if I would,
Does it have the spell sanctuary?
um, no, beginning at 11th level, you can enter special meditation that surrounds you with an aura of peace. At the end of a long rest, you gain the effect of the sanctuary spell.
Oh, I didn't realize that one actually did that.
Uh-huh. So, blah. No, if anything, it would either be. If I was going to continue with Bunk, it would be the key.
The key
So
blocker.
anti, so anti magic that he blocks other people's magic. But let me look at the pugilist.
Hmm.
uh, Carousing, shadow boxing, and sparring are all considered as light activity.
Yeah, actually, that's a fun thing. Uh, oh, technically, there's also, is this magic? Does it do magical spells? Um, at 17th level, is the one and only time this technique does magic spells. For monk, and it's at 17th level. You can do an anti magic field.
What the whatchamacallit?
Chi blocker?
Key blocker?
No, no. This is Way of the Void. It's from.
Oh, yeah.
It's not from Compendium. It's from
Oh,
All the Lights in the Sky Are Stars, or the Atlas
yeah, yeah,
book.
yeah. Yeah, I know that one. I remember it.
Uh, you can expend when you hit a creature with a weapon melee attack, you can expend 1 key point to attempt to knock the air from its body by suffocating them with a punch or with whatever your hit is. You can try to suffocate them and they have to do a con save or they begin suffocating.
Here, eat my fist. Literally.
You can also you can hit them so hard that you actually create a vacuum pull, which attracts other creatures around. Get sucked, have to do a strength save, or get sucked to it, taking bludgeoning damage equal to your martial arts die. Or, when you take damage from a spell, you can expend 1 key point and use your reaction to reduce or nullify the magic. Therefore, like, you know how deflect missile? It gives you the ability to deflect spell. I forgot that this
your magic missile.
Well, you'd only be able to deflect one of the 3 bullets. But you'd reduce one of them down to 0 automatically. Oh, wait, no, this says when you take damage from a spell, not from a trigger of the spell. So technically, I think you could just catch all 3 of the bullets and just be like, no, down.
3 bolts come my way. Pop, pop, pop.
Just punch them out of the air.
Smack. Just smack, smack, smack. As they go around me. No. Can you imagine how intimidating that would be?
Yeah, that would be intimidating. Also, at 6th level, when you have no key remaining, your speed increases. And all damage you take is reduced by your wisdom modifier when you have no key remaining. At 11th level, you are always under the effects of non-detection. You don't cast a spell. People just can't detect your presence anymore. And you become immune to psychic damage. Because you are so good at emptying your mind, no one can get into... Like, people have trouble finding you. And they can't hurt your brain. I forgot this one existed. I'll keep that one in mind. That's an interesting concept.
Not going to do it for this campaign, but definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Keeping in the back of your head.
But you said you were looking at Pugilist?
Yes.
Well, while you're reading that, I'm going to just fill a little void space here. Roll20 this evening has been giving me the biggest shit show. While I was full screened on it, everything was glitchy, everything was having issues, so I stopped full screening and it started working again. But I made a joke earlier about how I feel like Roll20 knows I just bought its replacement, because yesterday it didn't give me any issues with with how it looked and whatnot. Today, after I downloaded the replacement program, it is just going, nope, not gonna work for you. You're betraying me. So, yeah. I am okay with Roll20 for a free service. It's really good. If you start paying for the subscriptions and books and everything, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Yes, it's done.
Hmm?
I'm talking to my wife. She's pairing up some heads.
So, which one are you reading about?
Right now, I am on the detective one.
Okay. How are you liking? How are you feeling about it as a class and as a subclass?
As a class, it makes more sense for Zodag being where he's at.
Yeah, and it's a little bit easier to explain instead of like being a monastery. Hmm?
What was that, Rob?
Type in headphone. There's a headphone emoji.
Headphone emoji?
The icon that pops up on the screen. Searching for it.
It's on headphones. Also, third level, you gain proficiency with 2. Okay. Oh, scrap like a sleuth. It's them. And that one.
Sorry to hear that, Elm. That's unfortunate that you got a lot of work ahead of you, but hey, I believe in you. You're gonna do great.
Can I steal you away?
Currently, my player is debating on changing class to. I think they're probably going to change class to this. Which I'm just curious as to which one they're going to go with. Because I'll have to do a new character sheet for them, which won't be bad. It's like an hour's worth of work. But I can do that after I get off work any day this week before Sunday. And that includes Saturday when I'm working. Sixth level, yeah, you get magic fists. Hey, greetings, Warlord. Uh, we are getting towards the end of our episode today. I currently have on the call one of my player. I have the player that plays Zodag, who is currently going through the potentiality of reworking their character to, instead of being a monk, be the Pugilist class, which is a third-party publish from Benjamin Huffman, and I remember there was something. What was the publishing house he used? Sterling Vermin Adventuring Co. Currently looking at turning the character into a Pugilist instead of a monk, because it's the same base, like, concepts. Have a good one, Elm. Sorry you gotta go, but peace. Have a great night. He's currently trying to rework his character because
Who
fighting
are
with...
you talking to?
I'm talking to chat.
Oh, well, hello, chat.
Yes, because we're streaming. And I do actually have people that come into chat on occasion. I was just telling them what we were doing for today's session because you were away.
I was. Oh, I'm thinking pugilist is definitely the way to go.
Okay.
I just don't know which one. If I want to do the Bloodhound Bruiser, Piss and Vinegar, or the Squared Circle.
Okay. Well, what are your points on the Bloodhound Bruisers, Piss and Vinegar, and what'd you say? Squared Circle?
The Squared Circle. Squared Circle is definitely I like the idea of it, just being able to pin a creature, like grapple a creature at any given point, and then use them against their
Others.
compatriots.
Yeah.
But I would have to say it's probably the least of the three, so I'll probably end up dropping that. I like the idea of the Bloodhound Bruisers. One, the gaining extra proficiencies, intelligence, wisdom stuff. Especially with how I've been playing Zodag, is kind of insight into religion and whatnot.
Insight, investigation, or perception. And in addition, when you make any of those three, you can spend a moxie point to gain advantage on that ability.
Mm-hmm. And just, it's one of those things like, it kind of sounds a little more like Zodag. And then I do like the Heart of the City. The extra little bonuses of
Oh yeah, when you long rest in a settlement, you can choose to become familiar with that settlement.
Mm-hmm.
You can.
So the sixth and the third, or I'm sorry, the third and the 11th level boost ups are pretty cool. I like those. The other ones are okay, but it's kind of along the lines of Zodak. Zodak, and then Piss and Vinegar is definitely a very much beat them down, use anything that you can against them.
Yeah, using everything you got. Also, you become really mean. You can insult them and do psychic damage without actually without casting a spell. You can cast Vicious Mockery.
And the dirty tricks to gain Moxie back.
Is there one that gains Moxie back?
Yeah, any of the dirty tricks, you can use them.
Oh, on a failure.
Yeah, every time that they fail, you gain 1 Moxie point. For all 3 of them.
Oh wow, I didn't realize. Oh, if they fail, you get. Yeah.
And you get 1 Moxie point plus whatever that does. So Low Blow knocks them prone. Heel Stomper has their speed. Pocket Sand, they're blinded until the next turn. However, it's one of the save and suck kind of things.
Yeah. You get a lot if they fail, but if they succeed, you get nothing.
So, much as I like a lot of these, I think I'm going to go And like looked at the dog and hound. No, not Zodak. Hand of Dread already
Magic.
goes against what I want to do with him. Sweet Science is interesting.
You want to punch him? You want to punch him again? How about again? One more time for good measure.
It's interesting, but I think I'll just go with the Bloodhound.
Bloodhound Bruiser?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll have to rework all of Zodak.
I will build you a new character. I'll put it all in.
Okie dokie, sounds good.
Oh, more than welcome, my friend. I will use, I won't change any of your stats. I will just transfer everything over, and you'll get there'll be another Zodag that appears that probably won't have the apostrophe or name that's in there.
My Tiger Plan name.
Yeah, it probably won't have that in there, so you can differentiate until we delete out the older one.
Okay.
But I will do that probably tomorrow or Wednesday night.
Sounds good.
But thanks for hopping on and talking with me and helping us figure this out for you. Cause
yeah, not a problem. It ends up working out in my favor anyway.
Yeah, it'll be good. You'll just kind of be like a little bit meaner. Your character won't be as fluid with their motions, more like bare knuckle boxing.
Well, I mean, it'll be kind of like MMA.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of grace, but every now and again, it's just let's just mow them down.
That's definitely one of the ways to do it. But yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having. Catch y'all later.
Talk to you
See
later,
you,
man.
chat.
Bye. I'll just hop out of that call, and now I'm back here for the next 6 minutes with chat. So how you doing, Warlord? Like I said, I haven't really gotten into reading the book all that much. The only things I really read were the new races, because I love having what the characters can do, like all the different character options. I like having everything available for my players to choose from. Hence why I just went through 30 plus minutes or whatever with Zodag, having him rebuild this character to the way he actually prefers, because he forgot that some of the options were available. Then I needed the subclass, the College of Spirits Bard, for Dungeon of the Mad Mage, because Calypso actually uses that class from the UA, so now we just upgraded it. Which, actually, they did get an upgrade, which is pretty cool. It does have good, if I recall, it does have some good genre tips and tricks for the horror games, and like the different types of horror games. But again, I didn't really read those sections because I don't really need them. But hey, to each their own. They also have the domains of dread information. And I feel like the fact that they gave Strahd like 4 freaking pages or 6 pages. It was a little much since he already had an entire book. Should probably go through and read this more. If anything, to harvest whatever I want for my stuff. But any questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys want to hit me up before I call it for the end of the day? Bum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. I don't see any questions, so thank you guys for coming tonight. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all had a lovely time. I don't know if any of my people, the normal people I deal with, are streaming. Do we want to raid? Normally, Hagley should be here telling me who to raid, but... Well, that should be Hagley's job. He's the one that wants me to always raid people. But, I think I'll just call it there, guys. I'm thankful you all came out and watched, so thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you next roll. Bye-bye, everybody.